What's going on, guys? Atomic here. Today I have another commentary for you guys. Today's commentary is what will it take for me to get back on like Call of Duty to actually play Black Ops 3. And my friend keeps texting me. She's like, David, come on, it's the best Call of Duty around. It's the best Call of Duty ever. It's gonna be so much better than last year's. And I'm just like, no, because people said that about Advanced Warfare. It's the first next gen only game, and I'm just like, no. Well, people only played it for basically like a couple days, then just see YouTube videos of it stop, and people just stop playing it. I mean, I stayed on it for a little while, wanted to give it a chance. But after seeing Black Ops 3, like the trailer, the E3 and all that, I'm just like, yeah, no. Unless like, it gets a good review on like any review site other than IGN, then I might consider buying it, but unfortunately that was not the case. Like, IGN gave it a 9.2 last year. They gave Advanced Warfare a 9.2, and the year before that they gave Ghost like a 9.5, and Ghost was terrible. And like, I don't think that's like, I think that the reason they rate us so high is because it's Call of Duty. They want to get, those exclusives, the exclusive deals, the exclusive interviews, the exclusive playtime, because, it's like they're a big gaming company, and people actually want to do that. And before I get too further, this clip of me is, I just go flawless, 9-0. Sniping in Battlefield, like, playing Rush, it's not that common to, get. I think the top player on my team got, like, 11 kills? Something like that. But, Call of Duty is dead to me, and a lot of people are upset about that. Like, some of my friends are just like, you have to get it. It's the best Call of Duty round. I'm just like, a lot of people said that about it last year and the year before that, and I've not gotten $60 worth of gaming from it, and it's a sad fact that like game companies are trying to make their game not as shitty as other games. And I think the other two websites that I looked at for Black Ops 3 reviews gave it a 7 out of 10 and 4 out of 10. While those two same websites gave Fallout 4 like 9s, 4.5. IGN gave it a 9.3. I'm enjoying Fallout 4. It's a really fun game. Like, I'm bad at it, but it's like the type of bad where you're like, no, I have to get better. I have to get better. It's not like the bad where, oh, I hate this game. I hate it. It's not like that. It's actually really fun, and I've enjoyed like the couple hours I had down on it. But I'm getting better as time moves on. But and enough about Fallout 4, but back to Black Ops 3. I asked my one friend, I'm like, should I buy Black Ops 3? Because I'm like, it looks pretty good, it looks decent, it looks like I might have a little fun on it. And he's just like, no, I don't really see the hype lasting. The hype, it was overhyped for a while, and people are just gonna, it's like what happened to Advanced Warfare. It's gonna have a lot of hype the first couple weeks, maybe the first month after reveal or release, and then that hype just slowly disappears. I'm just like, so you think it's probably gonna last until like January 2016. He's just like, probably the Christmas news will have a couple weeks to play on it, then, you know, they'll probably stay on, and like FaZe and the other guys will, you know, stay on. And then it's just, they're, then the rest of the community just probably doesn't want to play it anymore. And that's what happened with, Advanced Warfare. Like, you see a couple videos and then it's just done. No one knows what happened to it. And then, see, 9-0. But if I was to get a new Call of Duty, like a Call of Duty that was, you know, brand new, like, let's say next year, whoever, I think it's Infinity Ward, they decide to go World at War 2 or like World War 1 or something like that, then the chances of me buying it are actually gonna rise, because like majority of the community thought that the new Call of Duty was gonna be World at War 2, and I was hoping that was gonna be that, because I'm like, oh, Call of Duty World at War 2, that's probably gonna be really fun. And then, unfortunately, it was not. That they're going back to the future. And the future of gaming, I don't want to say it should be futuristic. I prefer games, you know, be set in the present contemporary, you know, within the past 50 years, like, which is like, World War, you know, Vietnam, post-Vietnam. That'd be a cool game. Like, instead of having, like, you know, all these high-tech gadgets that allow you to, you know, like, I don't know how to explain it, but the Call of Duty that I was brought up on with World War II and modern era shooter is dead. And I don't see a way of how people are, gonna get it back to its golden days. And also a major reason that actually left the Call of Duty community was because the community just sucked. Like, I mean, you have the fanboys that will defend their game against nothing. Like, you could ask them, so how's, like, I don't know what question to be like, so if you guys have seen College Humor, if Google was a guy and it's just like the girl's just like, do vaccines cause autism? And Google's just like, I have 50,000 results that say they do, and one result that says it does. The Call of Duty fanboy is like the girl and picks. Though it's like, oh, thank you, you rest my case, and takes the one that says it does, even though there's millions of articles that say it doesn't. Another reason is just that, the developers are like, the people at the top don't really listen to the community. The only people that, you know, they're gonna listen to is, like, you know, FaZe, Optic, those guys. When Ghost was trying to get rid of the quick scoping, they those guys all threatened to leave, and the guy was just like, they're just like, oh, we gotta implement quick scoping because that's how we have so many people playing. Gotta keep that. And I'm not too keen on, like, you know, the quick scoping. It was like, for the longest time I used to be like the fan of FaZe and a lot of those trick shine guys. But you just have to realize that they're a bunch of D-bags that really don't care too much about the game. They only do it for, like, self-interest. Maybe FaZe Rug, maybe he might be the only one I can relate to, or that shows some basic human decency. But they're not the best role models to look up to. And also, oh, back to the Black Ops 3 slash World at War 2 thing, a lot of the community was just like, oh, it's gonna be World War 2 theme. It's gonna be a World War 2 game. We're saved. Call of Duty saved. Because between MW3 and Advanced Warfare, more than 49% of the community has left the Call of Duty franchise to go on and play like games like Battlefield Arma, or just leave the gaming community as a whole. And I'm just hoping that more games will take the DICE approach and, like, you know, implement community maps, projects that, like, you know, people can help design. The CTE, which allows people to, you know, have access to new maps before they release, you know, allow them to test them out to make sure that everything ships shape and so on. Just like, if I know that Treyarch and Infinity Ward aren't DICE, but they've had the top gaming franchise for the past couple years, and I think it's a disgrace that, you know, they really can't implement like subtle features like the CTE when Battlefield, a game that at its prime has less players than Call of Duty did at its peak. That's, you know, saying something. And Call of Duty, like, Activision and all these guys have so much money, and the fact that they still, that their graphics are still subpar to other games on the market. I remember Black Ops 2 Advanced Warfare graphics looked similar to Battlefield 3, and Battlefield 4 runs an actual 60 FPS on my PlayStation 4. I don't know if it's for other people, but I get smooth 60 FPS the whole time, no dips. Like, I wish there was like a way we could actually see my frames per second, but it's over. I know it's definitely over 30. It's probably somewhere around 55 to 60, but it runs really well now. And it's just something you don't see with Call of Duty. It's saddening that, you know, Call of Duty is at like a 45 FPS. My Fallout game runs at 60 FPS. I know Battlefront's gonna run at 60 FPS. I know Just Cause 3 is gonna run at 60 FPS. And Hitman's gonna run at 60 FPS. Those are all the games I want to buy. Just Cause 3, Hitman, and Fallout. But those games, you know, are considered subpar to, you know, by the community. Like, the Call of Duty community thinks that they're on a higher level than the rest of the gamers, and I don't know where this is going, to be honest with you. I've had a long day today. Stay frosty, my little atoms. This is Atomic, and I'm signing off. See ya. Oh yeah, one little detail I forgot to mention is that I plan on making a Patreon account, so you guys can send me like money, like, you know, help me out, help me get, like, you know, boost my community up. I know I don't have that many subs, but the smallest amount will help. I'll link my Patreon account down in the description, and I'll be adding the annotation right on the left side of your screen, right where the Ace 23 sign was. And so if you guys want to help, I'll have like rewards for you guys, like something like that. I know I don't stream as much, but I hope I could might be able to, you know, do something like that in the future. But as of right now, I really can't with, like, you know, the timing, and plus I also want to get more games for you, games to my library. Like, I might get, I'm hopefully getting Battlefront. I'm probably getting Just Cause 3, But I don't know what other games, that's what else the Patreon account would go to. I won't be like, adding it to my savings. It'll just be going towards games, buying better headsets, might even buy a better laptop or something like that. I hope you guys can understand. I'll just have it linked down in the description, and I'll add another annotation. This is Atomic again, and I'm signing off. See ya.